lives at your institution, how many are full-time versus part-time?
There's about, that's 33,000 covered lives. As far as actual employees, there are about 20,000 employees, and about 19,000 are benefit eligible.
Okay. At what point do they become benefit eligible?
At 0.75 FTE, or the equivalent of 30 hours a week.
Okay. How many students do you have at your location?
Not to mix up numbers, but we do have about 33,000.
Okay. And what's the amount? Are there international students there? And if so, about what percent do you think that makes up?
Yeah, I don't have a percentage, but I'd say my best guess, I could probably go out and find it on our institutional website, but it's probably in the 5 to 10% range.
Okay, that's close enough for me. Great. So I want to talk to you about the decision making when it comes to healthcare benefits. At your particular college, who is responsible for the decision making? Is it you and some others? Is it the board?
Yeah, it's my responsibility to lead and direct that process and make the recommendation. And our executive VP for finance administration would give the approval, probably after also having at least a briefing with the president.
Okay. So it's you singularly collecting and the plan information and gathering it and then bringing a proposal, if you will, to them, and they take a look at it and either approve or deny.
Yes. And the way the process works, I've pretty much involved them along the way. And so I kind of know I've got a good chance to make a proposal. It's my job to put it all together and make it happen. Right.
Do you do so on an annual basis, or are your contracts longer for healthcare insurance?
We do. We analyze our plan, we determine what changes we want to make, and we get approval.
Did you say annually?
Yes.
Okay. So do you go through a formal procurement and bid process, or is it a little bit less formal? Is you kind of gathering all that and sort of filtering it down to what you think are the best options?
Yeah, the formal procurement process is more like every 3 to 5 years.
Okay.
The annual review and revision of your benefit, what you're going to charge, what you're going to cover, what you're going to provide, that's annual.
So what are you looking for when you're looking on an annual basis? I heard you say, of course, what you're going to cover, what you're going to provide, but are you looking for ways to provide more for your employees? Are you looking for ways to contain costs, ensuring that you're on the right plan? What kind of things are you looking for there?
All the above.
Okay, got it.
So we may add a high deductible health plan with a health savings account, or at least we'll go through the full process, decide if it's a good thing to propose, and then if so, we'll propose it.
Sure. But if you had to say kind of one more than the other, is it mostly focused on ensuring that you can contain costs, or is it looking for new ways to add to the benefits package for, let's say, recruiting and retainment for your employees?
I would say it's more about cost containment because our benefits are very rich. And so if our goal would be able to, the old saying, do more with less, but an example of it would be our retiree medical benefit. We did just do exactly that. We did a review, and we're actually going to be able to offer as good or better benefit to them at a lower cost and a significantly lower cost to UK. So that's the kind of situation, that's the ideal situation.
Oh, I definitely want to hear more about that, but I just want to ask one more question about your sort of budget for benefits. Is that fixed? Do you have an increase every year, or is it based on kind of, how the college is doing and enrollment